Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Fire Day, my Sagittarius friends. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for clicking here. If you are someone who always does that, if you're always here, clicking here, being in the comments and with your thumbs up, growing this tribe, thank you so much for doing that. And if you're brand new, and you've never been here before, welcome, welcome. I hope you'll let me know that you're new in the comments. I like to be in the comments. Some of us do around here. So I hope you will show yourself in the comments, even if it's just with an emoticon. You don't have to give us any info. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is always for the week ahead, Sagittarius. Let's take a look. What's coming up for Sag? No matter when you find this, always for the week ahead. All right. Sagittarius. I got my cards upside down. Yeah, I do. So we do have the Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. So somebody here, you're being asked to take a leap of faith. Card number 3. It could be some sort of a partnership, absolutely, that you're being asked to take a leap on. It could also growth, I think it is as well, that help is on the way. Like if there's 2 people and one is added, I feel like help is on the way. It's also, when I see 3s, past, present, and future energy. So it feels like you're being asked to take a leap based on what you know from the past, because the grasshopper is facing into the past. But I feel like the decision that you're making is in the present. And I feel like you want it to be able to carry it on through to the future. So taking a leap of faith. We have the Nightingale Spirit. I thought I just turned these. I guess they're all weird. Okay. So we do have, I don't read them in the reverse. That's why I'm saying. Okay. So we have Nightingale Spirit. It says, love is all around you. Card number 41. Now, love is all around you, but I don't know that you feel it. I want to say that, because it's card number 41 and 4 and 1 is a 5. So it does feel like, although love is around you, that maybe you don't particularly feel it. We do have the Cow Spirit, and it does say miracles. The miracles are endless. It does feel like there's somebody here who I want to say there is love around you. Maybe you can't see it just yet, but I feel like you're going to be asked to take some sort of a leap of faith. You're going to see that as something that you're not sure if you want to do. Card number 41 is a 5. There's a little bit of lack as it pertains to love is all around. So I want to say that maybe for some of you that there's somebody in your midst that really does love you, whether it's platonic or romantic. There is somebody who really does love you, but maybe you can't see it. Maybe you can't feel it, because we really can only love other people as we know how to love ourselves. So maybe you don't love yourself as deeply as this person loves you, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates here. We do have card number 15. Miracles are endless. But again, I feel like it's a little bit of cynicism, because we have card number 15, and 15 is the devil energy in tarot. So it does feel like that there's a little bit of cynicism as it pertains to miracles that are coming your way. And I want to say that right now there is somebody in your midst that really does love you, that really has feelings for you, or just has straight up love for you, but you can't see it or you can't feel it. And either it's because you feel they aren't offering enough, or you don't know the depth of love that they're offering you, so you can't see it. Bottom of the deck, we do have Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. So it feels like there are some obstacles that you are going to have to overcome in the week ahead, my friend. Let's throw some tarot, and then we'll take a look at the Wisdom of the Oracle. So this is for the week ahead, right? Which is the 3rd week of February, and this is for the last week of February. We'll take a peek into there. Let's take a look here. Tell me about Sagittarius. What's coming up for Sag? Taking a leap of faith on what? Sagittarius, how are you taking a leap of faith? Tell me more about that. You might be taking a leap of faith into some sort of a partnership. Ooh, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune shows up. So it is divine timing. It's time right now for things to change. And I think what's changing is maybe you're the type of person who doesn't usually leap before you look. I feel like you are ready to leap into something, and it's going to work out fine. I feel like if you do take some sort of a small risk, I'm not telling you to to do anything that will hurt you financially or otherwise, but it does feel like for those of you who have already been eyeing up the risk, eyeing up taking this leap of faith, jumping into something, maybe a place where you've never been before, maybe you're moving, maybe you're going on a trip, but it feels like it's divine timing. It's a fated moment for things to happen, this change to happen, and the change will do you good. We do have the Lovers here. Love is all around you. See, it does feel like either you love somebody who can't notice your love, or somebody really deeply loves you and you can't see it. That's what it feels like. Whether it's because this person has not spoken with you, or even if they're in your life, maybe you don't feel that they really do love you. It feels something like that. Should I choose this person? I'm really not sure if I should. Love is all around me. Maybe you have other opportunities or options as well. Tell me about miracles are endless, please. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you are going to make a decision. It feels like you're going to get out of your head, feeling like your hands were tied. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. The Lovers could tell me that you are making a choice, that there are maybe 2 people that you are making a choice of, and that might be why love is all around you. We have card number 41, which is a 5. Maybe you don't know which decision to make because this is a choice. 8 of Swords in the reverse tells me you will make a decision, and I feel like you are going to feel more positive about miracles. It's almost like you've opened yourself up to the fact that miracles do exist. It almost feels like you worship someone or someone worships you. I'm looking at the cow spirit, and in some cultures they do worship a cow, right? Okay. We've got bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So it does feel like something that's been taking a while. And you're at the point where you do want to take a leap of faith, but I feel like you need to make a choice. The love is all around you, and I feel like you have more than one choice here. I feel like you are looking to your guides and angels, possibly getting into meditation in order to bring this miracle about. I think the miracle is that you get out of your head. I want to say, let's pull one of these, right? Let's find out what's going on at the end of the month here. Tell me about Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the end of February, the last week of February. Okay. We have the Thinker. You may not make a decision in the week ahead, possibly. We do have card number 44, which is an 8, and that is about the self. So I think it's you thinking. I feel like you're trying to come to some sort of answer that you don't have yet. I feel like you're feeling more positive, that maybe you notice that maybe you're in this situation and it is miraculous, that you realize that miracles do happen, and maybe you're feeling more positive about it. But I think you're going to give yourself more time to think about it. Is this for you or not? Right? Is it for you or not, my friend? So the interesting thing is we have card number 6, and this card is number 6 as well. It's a 15, right? So the miracle of love, or miraculous and endless love, it feels like you've opened up yourself to the idea of that. You're no longer stuck in your head, but you still are thinking about it. All right. Let's clarify just a little bit for you here. Sagittarius, excuse me, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. You could be dealing with someone who is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. You could have any of those in your chart. We also have Gemini energy here, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like you will be taking a leap here, and it feels like it is a fortunate leap, but I feel like the change you're going to have to experience might be something that you are not really in favor of. We do have the 4 of Cups. Okay, listen. It feels, Sagittarius, like somebody left you on the shelf. That you offered your love to somebody and they left you on the shelf. They may have nothinged you. Maybe you told them exactly how you felt and they said thank you. You know, those situations where you're like, I love you, and they're like, thank you. And they put your cup up on the shelf here. And it feels like you offered something to someone and they just, either they're still thinking on it or they just put you on the shelf, and they haven't, up to this moment, haven't said anything to you. this is about to change. This could be the big change that is coming into your life here. We do have the Ace of Swords. Look, somebody's coming for a conversation here, Sag. Somebody wants to talk about, do we have a life contract? I need some clarity. Can we have some conversation about this offer that you gave me months ago? For me, cups are months. It could have been 4 months or more. It could be years for some of you. But it feels like somebody here wants to talk about this leap of faith. They're going to ask you, Sag, do you want to take a leap of faith with me here? And we do have the Three of Swords. Now, I think that the reason that you're kind of hesitant or hesitating to take this leap is because of the Three of Swords. It feels like this person has disappointed you before. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic. But somebody here has disappointed you before. And I want to say it threw you into some sort of a healing. Like it was enough that it kind of put you in a place of you're not really talking to them. The Four of Swords is like spotty to no communication. I need to think about things. I need to rest the mind. I need to heal myself. I need to take a nap. And we've got 4 and 4. So it does feel like something is about to change. And what's about to change is the person that you gave the offer to and they said thank you or didn't say anything. I feel like that person's coming back to make communication. But I want to say that you are still in the Three of Swords energy, that you're starting to heal from it. But I feel like this person showing up could possibly rip a hole back, rip an old wound open. The leap of faith, and you're worried about taking it because this person has hurt you before or lied to you or broke your heart or disappointed you. Tell me about the Lovers, please. The Lovers, love is all around, and I feel like you've got more than one offer, and that's why you're looking at it very closely right now, going over it in swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. It feels like there could be more than one person here. And you could be dating, right, Sag? You could be dating. But it feels like you feel someone is giving more to other people than they are to you, whether that is their job or their children or their pentacle life. It feels like you feel left behind or you feel left out, or this person kind of just breadcrumbs you. They give you less than they give everyone else. We have the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be. You could have Taurus in your chart. The universe here is asking you to learn a lesson, is what I want to say. It's asking you to remember the lesson. And although it feels like you going into this here, with love is all around you, it feels like you have more than one option. You have somebody who is maybe breadcrumbing you and giving all of their energy to everyone else. Now, the thing is this, is it feels really weird. Like it feels like a situation where you really can't say anything about that because the other thing that they're giving more attention to could be their children, or it could be their home or their work, or maybe they have more than one job. So you don't really want to say anything to them. Like you can't breadcrumb me like you did last time. Like it feels like you don't feel like you can say that. It feels like though you're being asked, like, did you learn the lesson? Did you learn the lesson from last time when you were with them and they breadcrumbed you? Also telling you like this could end up in some sort of a commitment. Absolutely it could, because love is all around. I feel like you have more than one option, but it feels like with card number 41 that it's putting you in a space of lack. I don't know what to do. I'm not really sure, because if I make a decision with one, I'm going to have to leave the other one on the outside. Somebody has already been a person in your energy here. In the week ahead, they're going to show up again and they want to have a conversation with you as to whether we think we can make this work or not. And it feels like the other person is already offering you a commitment or is looking for a commitment. But it also feels like somebody here has been breadcrumbing you. We have the Ace of Wands. Now you're very attracted to them and they're very attracted to you, and you guys probably have already had some sort of a physical relationship, and somebody wants to open up that door again. They're coming back to you because they want to open up that door again, but this time they're coming at you with the Hierophant energy. Look, maybe I do want the commitment. Maybe back here I said I didn't, but maybe I do want the commitment, but you know that this person's history is one of breadcrumbing. And it, like I said, it's probably legit 3D breadcrumbing. They have other things that they need to spread their energy around because they have a lot of things. They're very busy. But where does that leave you? And what is your standard for you? I think you need to think about that. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. It feels like you do come to some sort of a an answer or a realization. Miracles are endless. Tell me about this. It tells me that, with card number 15, 1 and 5 is a 6. It tells me that you have fear, that you have doubt. I'm looking at the energy of the devil, right? 15 is the devil in tarot, and it feels like it's casting doubt or fear. I feel like you're out of your head, though. I feel like you're finally out of your head here. We have the Justice card. We have the Judgment card. And we have the 7 of Swords. Look, you need to make the decision that's best for you. And you cannot make the decision, Sag, based on whose feelings are going to get hurt. This time, you must make the decision that is best for you. I think that's what this card is saying here. You need to make the decision that's best for you. Love is all around and you're feeling in lack, but you need to make the decision that's best for you here. We have the Justice card. And so I feel like with the 8 of Swords in the reverse that you're finally not stuck in your head anymore, that you're thinking about things a little more logically, giving yourself a break. Justice is here. I just want to check on this Justice though. Okay, so the scales are even here. And as I look at the 6 of Pentacles, no, the scales look pretty even here as well. So I feel like what you're looking for is karmic justice. And you don't want to have to play second fiddle to anything. Not children, not a job, not a second job, I don't want anybody to give me an excuse as to why they need to leave me behind and I just need to shut up and take it. So I feel like what you're looking for, first and foremost, is balance. You're looking for karmic justice here. You do have to make a decision. It's a really, really important decision. And I feel like right now you're not saying anything about it. I think your worry is that this person is lying to you because they broke your heart back here. Your worry is that they're lying to you. They're not being honest with you about where they're spending their time. That maybe they're just saying, look, I have all kinds of other things going on in my life. I can only give you a little bit of my time because that would allow them to do whatever they want with whoever they want, whenever they want, and you can't say anything about it. So I think that you need to make a really big decision here. And I feel like 6 of Cups tells me that somebody here is a soulmate and that you've been holding back because you've been waiting to see what this is going to bring, right? Am I going to make a decision here? You're shut off, shut down. 10 of Cups is what you want, but you're not yet making a decision. Tell me about the Judgment card here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. What's the decision that Sag is making? It's about love, Sag. Do you start a new path in love with this person? We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and now the Ace of Cups. Is this person going to offer me the same kind of love that I can offer them? I feel like the realization is this. You do want to be in love. You do want to be in this relationship, but can you do it under the terms in which are being presented to you? We do have the King of Wands in the reverse. Like it feels like somebody here is kind of selfish. They're just kind of setting you up to say, look, you can't tell me what I got to do with my time. I'm going to do what I got to do with my time. And you're just going to have to wait until I'm available and able to spend some time with you and the family together. So part of the time you're going to be single. It's going to feel like you're single. And part of the time you're going to be growing with this person. And you know what? Maybe it's a perfect setup for some of you. Maybe some of you don't really care if this person spends time away from you or not. But that's not what I'm feeling here. Tell me why the Tower is here, please. Because it feels like you do want the Ace of Cups, but then the Tower shows up with the King of Wands in the reverse. And the King of Wands in the reverse is not taking action, not following the passions of their heart. And it feels like there is a realization here that somebody didn't want to make. I think that you're pushing someone to make a decision about whether they're going to be the right person for you, and somebody here doesn't want to make a decision. Could be also someone who's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo like you. Somebody's dragging their heels, and I feel like you're about to stand up and say, look, we need to make a decision. I'm not moving forward. I'm not moving another step forward here. We're going to go super slow until I know what's going on here. You don't have to make a decision. You don't, and that's the truth. You don't have to make it right now. You don't even have to make it next week. Tell me about the Ace of Swords here, because it feels like there is communication coming from someone who's kind of been ignoring you. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And we have the King of Swords. You got to make a decision, my friend. Is this an unhealthy relationship that's going to consume all of your energy? That's what the Two of Cups in the reverse is telling me. Is this going to break up? Is there going to be a fallout after this conversation? I think you have a lack of trust. I think you don't trust this person enough in love. I think you trust them like they give you good information. They're highly intelligent. This person makes decisions best for everyone involved. But I don't think you trust their ability to be able to love you. I think that this is at the center of the reading. And in the middle of the week, this person comes looking for some passion. And I feel like this person's like, yeah, sure, I'll give you the commitment. Absolutely. But you got to know that I'm in the Four of Cups. I got so much to do. I don't know if I can give you a whole lot of time. Six of Pentacles is here. All right, it's going to leave you thinking, Sag. It's going to leave you thinking. Tell me what Sag is thinking about at the end of the month. What should I do? It's overwhelming. I'm not sure which cup to take. Do I take this Ace of Cups? This Ace of Cups, by the way, I'm just going to remind you, was up on the shelf for a while. This person had you on the shelf for a while. We have the Page of Cups. So it feels like you do make a decision here. And I feel like you're not going for it. I don't feel like you're going to say yes. I feel like you're going to say no. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles being in the reverse with the Page of Cups is going to be sorry, no. It's gonna surprise you, but I feel like you're not feeling confident that you can pick one particular cup. It feels too overwhelming, and I feel like you're still thinking about it at the end of the month. You want to break a cycle here. And the cycle that you want to break is not having people just wander in and out of your life, Sag, while you are sitting there and waiting for them. I think you're going to force this person, force their cards. I think you're going to tell them, look, these are the things that I want. If you can't give me these things, Judgment card, if you can't give me these things, I'm okay to be alone. Justice. I'm okay to be by myself. We've got the Three of Cups and the the Fool in reverse. It feels to me that you're scared that if you do take this leap, that you're doing it in vain, that you'll look like a fool because the Three of Cups is here, that maybe this person, when they say, I'm really busy, I got 2 jobs, I have the children, I got the mortgage, I got the house, that actually they're out playing around. They're actually out with friends, they're out partying, they're out doing their thing, out meeting other people. I don't know. It doesn't feel really solid, I'm going to say. I feel like you have a lot of thinking to do as it pertains to this relationship here. And we do have the Hermit card. And so it tells me that you are probably going to pull everything in to try and gain wisdom over the situation here. Because you have, you're the Emperor, or maybe they are the Emperor. Take it as it resonates. But it feels like somebody is going inward and trying to figure it out. Going in with their light, trying to get some wisdom over. Maybe you're the Emperor, maybe you're the one that's taking charge, but maybe you're making a decision about leaving the Emperor out in the cold. Right? Could very well be that too. All right. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you, Sag, for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you, and I'll be back because I'm always back, and I love you guys, and I'm out. Thanks. Bye-bye.